Weebs. I just got back from one of the greatest movie experiences of my entire life. Jujutsu Kaisen 0, which we have talked about a ton on the channel. I started talking about it over a year ago, how this would be the perfect movie for the Jujutsu Kaisen franchise, is here. I saw the movie, I absolutely loved it, and today I'm just gonna give my raw, unscripted review reaction to Jujutsu Kaisen 0. So, let's get into it. Okay, we're going to talk about Jujutsu Kaisen 0, but if this is your first time to the channel or you've been back a few times, please consider subscribing. You really would be doing me a huge solid, and I would thank you so very much. Also, drop a like on the video. That really does help out too. Okay, so just initial, raw, unscripted first thoughts of this movie. Beautiful. The vibe of the animation mixed with the score and the atmosphere which this movie created. It is the perfect prequel series to one of the best seasons of anime I have ever seen in Jujutsu Kaisen Season 1. It doesn't try to outdo the first season because this is a prequel series. The main job of this movie is to introduce you to Yuta Okatsu, a character that is mentioned within Season 1 multiple times, really built up hype and excitement for this character. And the story of Jujutsu Kaisen 0 introduces you to the cursed spirit Rika, gets you more grounded and understanding of characters like Gojo, Maki, Panda, Inumaki, Geto. It just does a really good job of creating a better background and feel for these characters that you already know, and perfectly placing in this new character which was teased into the story. And we have talked about the Jujutsu Kaisen 0 Volume 0 manga before, and if you don't know, Gege Akutama wrote this before even having the idea or the thought of the mainline series of Jujutsu Kaisen. So this was almost just going to be like a one-off, one-shot series. And the problem with that is they had to help weave the connection within Season 1 because it does fit with the story of Jujutsu Kaisen Season 1, but the movie's #1 goal was to help kind of bring those pieces together so it fit cohesively and perfectly with what is being written in the manga of Jujutsu Kaisen now and what is happening in Season 1 of Jujutsu Kaisen and that's going to happen in Season 2. And they did a 10 out of 10 perfect job. This was such a treat if you are a longtime Jujutsu Kaisen fan who have read the Volume 0, watched Season 1, got excited about the series for a long time. This was the perfect movie to go see as a big time Jujutsu Kaisen fan like myself. Also, if you don't really know anything about Jujutsu Kaisen but you're just kind of curious about anime and it's just something that your friends are into and you don't know if you should go with them, go see this movie because it is a prequel series, so you do not need to know anything about anybody in this movie because it explains and says everything in the movie. And that really is the perfect scenario for Jujutsu Kaisen. Unlike Demon Slayer's Mugen Train, which is like the next section after Season 1, this is in the beginning of the story. So everything is given to you and placed right in front of you to just enjoy this movie experience as somebody that doesn't know anything at all. So it is the perfect movie to go see for longtime fans and new incoming anime fans. So this really is just the full package. And overall, just aesthetic, music, score, animation, MAPPA Studios absolutely killed this movie. Everything about Jujutsu Kaisen 0, so good. As me, as a fan for a very long time, and as somebody who has talked about this movie for so long, it was such a treat to go see this in theaters. Me and my wife just got back. It's one of those situations where, as a longtime Jujutsu Kaisen fan, it just felt so right to see the character of Yuta, who's one of my favorite characters within Jujutsu Kaisen, get the spotlight because he is like the opposite of Yuji. So just like their vast differences, not only with like their possessions within them, but just the characters themselves. Yuji is very gung-ho, confident, outspoken character, and Yuta is like the shy, reserved, anxiety-driven character. Seeing where Yuta is now in the manga, and then now on the big screen, the character of Yuta being portrayed in his very beginnings, I loved it so much. It was just a wonderful movie experience. If you have not gone to see this movie yet, go see it. Go support Jujutsu Kaisen 0. Let's get these numbers up. Let's try to beat out Demon Slayer Mugen Train. That's not gonna happen, but it would be cool if it did. Okay guys, I love this movie so much. It was so fantastic. 10 out of 10 in my experience. But what do you think? That's what I really want to know. Down in the comment section right now, tell me, what did you think about Jujutsu Kaisen 0? I would really genuinely want to know. With that being said, drop a like on the video for Jujutsu Kaisen 0, and I am gonna get out of here.